Flags are up and away they go. The Connolly's Red Mills EBF Auction Maiden Hurdle. On the inside, That's So Through, one of the first to show in front from the man's room, followed by L'Evangeliste. Found a Diamond, tracked by Heads Up. Chichester Park next, and these are being followed by Burning Ability. Watchful Protector is next, and on the inside is Just for One, being followed to the opening flight. On the outside is Gatsby Blue, and dropped out is Total Transparency. Flight 1 coming up, and 3 landed together. Heads Up improves on the outside to take. Both That's So True and the man's room, followed by L'Evangeliste and Found a Diamond. Chichester Park next. These are being tracked by Burning Ability. Watchful Protector, Gatsby Blue. Just for One, and Adrift is Total Transparency. Turning into the straight to flights 2 and 3, and moving on in front is Heads Up, followed by the man's room, and third is That's So Through. Then L'Evangeliste, Found a Diamond, Chichester Park, as they straighten that up for flights 2 and 3. Heads Up, the leader, Mark McDonagh, from the man's room, Jack Kennedy, taking the flight in third after a mistake. That's So True and Danny Mullins. Then L'Evangeliste, Found a Diamond, Chichester Park next, and then Burning Ability, Watchful Protector. As they clear the flight, that'll be the final flight next time. Heads Up now by an increasing 5 lengths. The man's room second, disputing the third, L'Evangeliste, and That's So True, followed by Burning Ability, Chichester Park and Found a Diamond, Watchful Protector and Gatsby Blue, and then Just for One and Total Transparency. Turning towards the fourth flight at approximately the halfway stage, it's Heads Up, the leader, by 4 lengths to the man's room. It's closed upon by L'Evangeliste, and That's So True in fourth, and then Burning Ability and Chichester Park and Found a Diamond as they eye up the fourth. Heads Up with a reduced advantage from the man's room, L'Evangeliste. Sketchy jump by Gatsby Blue. Returning to their point of departure, 4 flights left to jump. Heads Up in front from the man's room, L'Evangeliste. And then That's So True, onto the heels of the leaders, Burning Ability, and then Found a Diamond. At the back of them is Chichester Park, moving away from Watchful Protector. Just for One, Total Transparency, and labouring is Gatsby Blue. Right across from the stands, 3 left to jump. The Connolly's Red Mills EBF Auction Maiden, and it's Heads Up, continuing in the lead from L'Evangeliste, who's into second. Third is the man's room, and then Burning Ability. That's So True, knocked back into fifth, and then Found a Diamond in Chichester Park. At the third last flight, Heads Up, jumped in a lead of a couple of lengths over L'Evangeliste second. In third place, squeezed along is the man's room, being followed by Burning Ability and That's So True. Chichester Park, pushed along next, is Found a Diamond. 3.5 furlongs to go as they run the home turn. Heads Up, followed a length back by L'Evangeliste, and then That's So True, about to regain third from the man's room, Burning Ability, and then Chichester Park on away from Found a Diamond. Heads Up comes back for the last 2, followed by L'Evangeliste, and on the inside That's So True, followed by Burning Ability and Chichester Park. Coming to the second last, Heads Up, Mark McDonagh over from L'Evangeliste, and they're followed by That's So True, Chichester Park and Burning Ability. Coming to the final flight, Heads Up in front. At the last, runs through it, L'Evangeliste in second, and into the closing stages, it is Heads Up, winning easily. It's another winning day here for John McConnell. L'Evangeliste is second, judge will call the third.
Good couple of days for trainer John McConnell. Clunainra winning here yesterday. And John, now your smart bumper performer from last season, Heads Up, has made a lovely transition to hurdling. Just talk us through your thoughts watching him go round there.
My thoughts were, why do I do this to myself? That's what my thoughts were. It's been a long time since I've been as nervous about a horse running. You know,
is he the apple of your eye, this fella?
Yeah, he's probably the horse. I've had Grade 1 place horses, but he's the horse that could be a proper Grade 1 horse, I think. And you know, this was a starting point. He wasn't fully wound up in any way, you know, so I was just balancing, doing enough without doing too much with him. So thankfully it worked out.
Was this always the likely starting point for him if you were happy with the conditions?
Yeah, well, Dara and his family, they're all from not too far from Listowel, and they love it here. So it was the plan, and I say we'll have a couple of runs before Christmas, and then maybe give him a little break, and then hopefully we're heading to the big tracks in the spring.
Having run so well at Cheltenham, would the idea be to go back there next March in an ideal world?
Listen, in an ideal world, Gary, we've a long way to go. It was only in the maiden hurdle, and a lot of improving needs to happen, but that would be the plan, and we might go to Cheltenham in November with him to give him a sighter of it. He'd be entitled to go.
How's Cloonane come out of her win yesterday?
She bounced out. I wasn't here, but the lad said she was hardly blown after the race. She's super naturally fit filly. She's so undertrained compared to some of my other horses. And she's like a little bunny. So delighted with that.
Great couple of days to say. A few chances to add to the tally, though. What do you reckon might be the best of those?
I'd say the horse in the bumper's a nice horse, but it looks like a very hot bumper. The other two might need a run, I'd say. They haven't run a good while, so probably nothing else to add today.
Hopefully you can relax a bit now anyway. Well done. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Gary.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well done.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.